everyone and welcome back. Today I am back in the garden with a harvesting video. So I would like to share with you this year's first harvest. A couple of bottle gourds, couple of ridge gourds and some mint and one aubergine. So I think that should be okay for making this recipe. But I would like to share the recipe in the later video, but today's video is about harvesting and the troubleshooting I did with the plants. I had problems with them these couple of months and stuff like that. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'm right now sitting next to the bottle gourd, and this one, look at the bottle gourd. This is small sized bottle gourd. I bought the seeds from Seeds of India 2 years ago, and the germination rate is still good. So as you can see, I've sown 4 seeds and 3 germinated. Out of these 3, there are 2 plants that are giving fruits now. There's one coming up here, and there's one more. I had a couple of them here, but they dried up. I think they've not been pollinated. So this is doing good so far. The only problem I faced with this one is the spider mites. So with the spider mites problem, you can make the neem oil mixture and just spray it every day just before the sun is gone, because the leaves will burn with the neem oil spray, especially when you spray them in the sun. So that's the only thing. Probably I'm going to harvest this one. There we go. And there's one more here. This is still growing. I think if I take these 2 off the plants, there will be more space for the new flowers. This is the other one. And this is the neem oil spray mixture I have made. I'll leave the link how I make this mixture in the description box. Please check them out. So basically, with the spider mites, you need to otherwise the spider mites will spread to the leaves and that will damage the growth of the plant. So it's important to treat the plant with neem oil spray. This is eggplant, and I bought this last week from this is already coming up nicely. I bought this plant from a local garden store, and as you can see, there's one more coming up, the tiny bit. I think I'll harvest this one for the sambar. So this is coming up. I mean, there are so many flowers. Hopefully in a couple of months this should do well. This is ridge gourd, and this usually, I think the position that I placed this one is in the sun all the time, and in Florida it's very sunny, so the growth has stunted, I guess. As you can see, it's not growing from here, but there is new shoot coming here though. I might sow another one in the shade and see how it does, but basically if it's too sunny, then there won't be any flowers for ridge gourd. And when the temperatures go down, I think temperatures drop down a little bit, then probably this will do good. And this is infected with spider mites, and I've been doing the neem oil spray, but because the growth has stunted, I kind of left it like that. So let's see with this one. And I've got 2 ridge gourd. And in this section I've got curry leaf plant and mint leaves. So this is coming up nicely. I'm going to harvest this one. This means the more you harvest, the more it grows. So harvesting is the key. And I might take few strands of curry leaf leaves. The best way to harvest the curry leaf leaves is just by the top, like that. Then there will be new branches coming from the top ends. So that's how I harvest curry leaf plants. This is today's harvest, and when it comes to fertilizers, every week I'm giving fish fertilizer, which I got it from Loaves, and that's really helpful. It's an organic option, and sometimes I give cow manure as well. But mostly on my go-to basis, fish fertilizer is the fertilizer I use. Probably in the later months I'll be using seaweed fertilizers when the leaves grow a little bit, like especially for the leafy vegetables, leafy greens. Basically that's all about today's video, and I'm going to make sambar, and I'm very excited to make sambar from farm to table. Hope this was a helpful video, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.